Madanas, good morning. Why may I tell you? It's a rough one. Sometimes you watch the news. Sometimes you watch. Oh, this is coming. Sometimes you watch the news. Sometimes you find yourself in a situation where you just feel confused and you just need other support. You're on speaker, you're on live, so be careful what you said.
Oh man, no.
Yeah,
You we'll
yeah.
talk later.
All
Just
right.
stay walk and get to the car. It's a game.
Yeah,
All right, bye.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's we all need support. We all need support, and it's sad. It's sad sometimes when you see what's really going on the news, and when you can reach out to somebody and give them your support, you never know what people are going through. You never know. That's why sometimes in my skin, I prefer not to like go out there and just get upset because a tantrum and call out people, call people name and say things when we might not mean and then sorry later. I don't want to have a tantrum because somebody hurt me, go put it out there and call them name. You see, that's why sometimes I prefer so what I say when I calm down and don't just go up on the internet because I feel like okay, I have a support on the internet, I have my supporters them and them understand me. That's not how it's supposed to go. You can't go on the internet and just say things and do things that is going to hurt people. I mean, sometimes you have to say a piece, and if that's where you feel like you can get some therapy sessions, because let me tell you something. You see, sometimes you're dealing with some people and they are so manipulating that you get frustrated and you know your rights. And when you know your rights and people make you look like you don't have no sense because of how they manipulate you for believing in the things them what them a say, it can be frustrating because you are doubt yourself. They make you look like you are doubt yourself. You have people but go on like them now do, them just put the finger upon you alone. Yeah, it happened. You see it. It happened in a real life. It happened in a relationship. It happens. You know. So that's why you cannot make people dictate who you be, who you are, and it goes to say you can't just run on the internet because you're upset and just call people name and say things just like how me nah move, me a wait. And at 9:38 you not come get me no ticket. 9:25, 9:26. Yeah. So you can't have people, you can't treat people the way you don't want to be treated and go out there and call people name. Just like how the other day I was so upset spending my $22 buying breakfast, and when you're looking at the breakfast it just looked like pyaka pyaka, but I didn't check the food before I leave. They put it in a bag, so I just leave with the food. And then when I'm ready to eat the food now, because I know I wasn't gonna go home, and I'm gonna be on the road running errands. So when I'm ready to eat the food, I put the food right here on my my other seat, right on the passenger seat in the front of the car. So it's not like, okay, the food turn over and it get packed up. They're right here, so and it did not move. So when when them give me the food, we just carry it and put it right here. So to see the food, I go out there. I was very upset over the food. But they're right here, so in the car seat, put the food right here. So after I stop and take a little break, and I eat the food, and the amount of oil and the way of the food, the presentation of the food, it turned me off. I'm just record it and post it on my Facebook page, and so much people was upset that me post the video. But the reason for me posting the video is to just highlight anybody out there who present food to people. That was my intention, saying that people are paying them money and you know gotta do better. That was my intention of posting the video. You know, that was my intention. It wasn't anything else in my intention. I'm like, I spent $22 for this. So it's not like I am bringing down people. I did not come out here and said, oh, you know that's Donna restaurant. I went to Donna restaurant and Donna restaurant give me this food and the presentation. No, I said, that's why I'm gonna buy food a road, which is I buy food a road. That was not what I meant to say. I maybe buy food 10% of the time. Not 10%, maybe I would have said maybe 3%, because I would say 98% of the time I cook on my yard. It sometimes months I don't buy nothing on road. I buy food and go home and cook. That's what I do. I always try to have food in my house. So what I'm saying is that I don't go there to bring down a restaurant. I just post the food, did not call any name, and just said, you know, this is something that needed to be changed. And when you want change, there's ways that you can put changes out there. You don't have to go out there and say, oh, you know, Donna have a restaurant, I'm go down a restaurant and buy this food and look on it. Look how it's full of oil and greasy. No, I was so upset because I spent $22. So I recorded it and I posted it and I said, do better. That was the point. I think I could do better, but I said, that's why I'm gonna buy food on road. That's what I said. But because I was so angry, that's why I said that. But I did not call the restaurant name to say, okay, I am bringing down. So there's ways that people can go about doing things instead of just go there and tarnish people. So now nobody have no idea where I purchased the food. So nobody have no clue where I purchased the food. So to say this, to say that people have to be mindful that they're hurting people's feelings. No, that video, if that video go viral, it might end up in another person eyes. But if it go viral, like I post the video, if it go viral, end up in another person's eyes, then they might feel aware. So that's why I could not post where I buy the food. I could not say that, because that would have been me I tarnish them, me I bring them down. Now when I post my description, I'm just saying that that's why I'm not like buy food on road. That's the reason why, because sometimes the things that when I'm putting on the food is not something that I consume at my house. That is one. And the oil and stuff that they use in their food, I don't use certain things cook with. Canola oil, I cannot eat it. And that's why I like to ask, oh my God. That's why I like to ask people, they were strong enough. Why run across the road, you know? Never drum my brake a while ago. That's why I don't like to, I don't want to go and ask people, oh, what do you put in your food? What is this? What is that? No. But I know people use powder seasoning, and certain powder seasoning I don't use at my house. Because all these things, we are consuming them, and we don't need them in our system. For food to taste good, you got to put some things in there for it to taste good, and then those things can cause you to be sick. So that's what I didn't want, to just buy any food, you know what I mean? So all I'm saying is that we don't have to be bringing down and tearing down one another and go there and call people names. If somebody hurt your feelings, you can express it without calling someone else's name. Just go there and say a piece. If you feel like talking, you have a platform and you feel like talking and express yourself to your supporters, you can express it in a way where you don't tear down, you don't tear down people. Express yourself in a way where you don't tear down people. That is how I look at it. We don't have to be human and just think about other people's heart, other people's feelings, what other people are going through. And yeah, that's how I feel. Yeah, just check on your people, knowing that people are going through things, and the littlest of support that you can give, it can mean a lot. Sometimes people say things out of anger and it hurt other people. I have done it. I'm not perfect, but I'm trying to do better. And once you are trying to do better, then God understand your heart. Yeah, God understand your heart. So you look on life, just always wake up and just try to do better. Wake up every day with a positive instinct, a positive heart, and no matter what you are going through, don't put yourself in a stress where you might regret it. Don't put yourself in a stress. You see the police them hide off in a bush out here, so don't put yourself in a stress that you might regret. The police hide off in a bush over here, so so if them catch anybody at speed, because this road just fixed, if them catch anybody at speed, them coming for you. I don't like these holes in this right lane. Too much hole. Anyways, McDonald's just come over here for all a reason, we don't know. And that's just the way of life. We gotta communicate, we gotta support, we gotta motivate, we gotta let people unleash. There are a lot of men are not expressive because everybody feel like they should be strong. I was talking to this guy the other day, and he was expressing something to me, and he started crying. And sometimes people would have feel like him crying is a form of weakness. No, it's not. It's not. You see, I am a listener. I listen because I want somebody to listen to me. So it's good when you find a partner, find somebody who can express a man, especially because women are them know how to express themselves. A lot of women know how to, not everybody, because people afraid they're gonna be judged. But I'm just sharing this with you. Believe me, sometimes when you see a man express themselves to a woman, it's because them care about them. You know, them care. It's not every woman want them man to cry, or them would have judge them based upon if them cry. Them feel like them weak, but that's not weak. That's affection. That's part of seeing a man cry because he's hurting. It just make me know, say, him vulnerable. Him have, you know, him have a heart. Yeah. Seeing a man cry, I feel like that makes me, you know, love him even more, because him have that place in him heart. But when a man get up every day and just hungry all the time and miserable and just, it's like him just bitter. I don't find that sexy. And like when a man have soft side to them. Also, yeah, you can be rough, but being rough just make me have my guards up around a man, you know? Then a man being like that is like you can't let down your guards, because them no have no compassion. So the barrier cannot break. And you know, it just make you crawl up in your shell more time. And by the time you have to crawl out again, him just and cause you know to crawl back up in your shell. And for years you spend on a life waste knowing, say, when you take a stop, you're not really truly happy with the person. Yeah, I've seen it over and over and over and over. Some man just, they're too rough. And too rough. And you have some Jamaican man there. Them have this tendency, fear say, oh, a man must be a man. And I don't want a woman walk over me. And because me emotional, man tough, man this. When deep down inside of them, it'll kill them. Like, open up and share, and if you're emotional, come through. Let it come through. Stop going like you are iron, and iron make you. Some women still, you know, make man feel that way there. But I am not one of them women there. No. If me see my partner crying, I'm not gonna ever feel like him weak, because me know say he's not a weak person. And for me, knowing that means not a weak person, and if you see my partner cry, means that me consider myself a strong woman. And if me see my partner, why I'm so close by me, bro? Go on, man. What's going on? If me see my partner cry, it just give me that sense of feeling, knowing that it cannot be too hard on him. You know what I mean? But after you have some farmer, but some woman, because them insecure and them feel like them partner don't love them and them something there, that can also trigger them for feeling that way there. Them not understand it. Vulnerability, a lot of women don't understand it, and it's just the truth. It's just the truth. Woman don't understand, say, a man must be man. A man must be man. I'm not gonna say a man must get up every day and cry, but if him go through things and him have things pile up and him want to let it off, the safest place for him to let it off is with you. not with him mother or him sister or him family them. As a partner, it's supposed to be with you. You supposed to be them safe place. Vice versa, them supposed to be a safe place. I love when a man listen to me and don't think me talk too much. You know what I mean? Because some man have this tendency to feel like them woman talk too much, and that is so wrong. Because a woman, we have go through them feelings, afraid to talk and have it pile up, and then that make you no want to focus on the relationship where you're inner. That will make you no want to focus on the relationship where you inner and give it your all, because you're so distracted with pain and anger. Yeah. So distracted with pain and anger. So because of that, you cannot express yourself, and that just take up a lot of your head space, a lot of your frustration. It's like a day done, and this heavy load where you carry is just a burden, and it'll carry you down, and it'll put pressure upon you, and it'll make you stress, and you, because you don't have that person where got your back and you can relate to them, show them, you know, that vulnerability side of you, that to make you comfortable. And that's just reality. Reality, me not talk no crap. Me talk facts. Man must give woman a safe space. Just the same. Woman, once you're with that person, you should feel safe. If you don't feel safe around that person to express yourself, then that's not your person. No. You're gonna live your life feeling uncomfortable. You want to live your life. You know, old time people, not just my grandmother, but I have this tendency to say but old time people, you know, growing up back home, them used to say every whore have them sticker bush. Yeah, every whore have them sticker bush. So that means, say, you can find your stick out there. So if you're with somebody and you feel like that is not your safe place, then you just keep searching. Don't settle for less. Sometimes we do, as women, we settle for less and bring down our self-worth and our values where we have, because the man not treat you good and you still stick by him. Sometimes we're better off alone, because everybody are gonna have companionship for the rest of their life, but at least you have your peace. You know, your peace is very important to you living, because get up every day and just feel uncomfortable and worry and stress, just that cause problem and sickness down on your body and put your body under this strain. When you look, you have high blood pressure, you have this, you have that, this happen, that happen, because your body under pressure going through this stress consistently. So at the end of the day, you have to do life for you. Do what makes you happy. Okay, so the internet bad here, so yeah, anytime you figure out what really makes you happy, just do it, and don't worry about everything what people say. Block your mind, because you know your mind and your body is what control this. Your mind and your heart, is what control this whole body. Right? If your mind go and your heart go, then that's it. You can't live without the heart. But so you can't get up every day and put this pressure on it. You know, don't get up every day. People, they put this pressure on it. So that's why we as women, we have to have love. We have to love ourselves first. We have to have self-love, self-worth, self-values. And we can't make people bring that down. Else just block them out of your mental. Because if you think about them all the time, stressing you out, then guess what? You're just going to find yourself in this position where you're you're sick all the time, frustrated with life, you're unhappy, you're miserable. Even your own children, them sometimes you just gotta block them out. And once you find a way of doing that, then you'll be good. You're gonna be alright. You're gonna be alright. You just gotta find a way of making yourself comfortable. You know, I get up and stress myself every day over people when I add value to my life, my health. Because health is wealth, and you can't get up every day and worry about people when I had health to my life. And if that's be my own child, then that's it. Then I go make them stress me out. No, sorry. You have to block them out of my head. Because they don't understand, say, they might try to take your life before time. And then I make them do that, so I have to block them out. Anyways, I'm gonna run some errands right now, and then, ow, Jesus, this scratch my head, make my head scratch me, man. Dropping at them patrol, yeah. Anyways, we're done now, so now take care of yourself. More blessings, don't know. I'm gone, bye. Oh my gosh, them detour again. Shucks. Why someone don't stay on the yard, man?